Here's our NASCAR Busch Series update. Kevin Harvick won a 250-lapper here at Bristol last night. Came back from 2 laps down to do it and extended his lead in the NASCAR Busch Series championship in the process to 345 points. Keller and Biffle both had troubles last night. Craftsman Truck Series update. Scott Riggs leading a very, very tight championship fight. Just a single point over Joe Ruttman. Nazareth, Pennsylvania next up for the trucks.
It's just about as tight as they get. They could be tied like Jeff Gordon and Dale Jarrett were a couple of times this year. Green flag is back out.
Only under the caution, Sterling Marlin, Jeffrey Bodine, Bobby Hamilton, Brett Bodine.
And Todd Bodine gets spun in the third corner right in front of all the cars. Nemechek still sits there, and guess what? Yellow fever once again.
Number 8.
And the 22 got his lap back.
One of them.
One of them. Got a lap back.
Yes, he did. Matt Kenseth and Bill Elliott would have been the other lead lap cars that pitted under the last caution. Now we're on to the next caution.
After all, we've run 2 laps. Why would we not have a caution flag?
Maybe we need to hire Casey Kasem to say the hits just keep on coming. We're back to Bristol in a minute on TNT. Can't wait. The Goodwill Games coming up. Going to be a lot of fun. August 28th, they kick off. Not a lot of goodwill happening here tonight at Bristol as you look down on this 150,000 seat stadium from our U.S. Army Skycam. Aerial views of Bristol courtesy of the Army. Be an Army of one. There are 212 ways to be a soldier. Find out more at GoArmy.com. Let's see, caution number 8.
If you watch here where the 33 is and see where the 66 is, it almost looks like Todd drove down over the top of the 33. 33 was already at the bottom of the racetrack, and I just think that perhaps Todd Spotter or whatever didn't see that coming, but 66 certainly drove down the racetrack over the 33.
On board Dale Jr. is our next view.
Man, oh man. Cars every place. Almost ran in the side of the 33 cars. He tried to go on the bottom of the racetrack. Kevin Harvick.
Okay, let's watch the top view here. Oh.
Yeah, just came across the front, didn't he?
Yep. That view really shows how it happened.
Thinking back to that Harvick thing, has he got both feet on the brake pedal?
Oh, yeah. Trying to get that car slowed down just as quick as he can, and almost ran in the back of the 10 car. And we know, we've seen what happened. We saw 2 cars sitting side by side behind the wall just a moment ago. The 30 and the 14, both of them with the radiators, holes punctured in the radiator because they ran in the back of someone.
Log on now to NASCAR.com and check out the Conseco NASCAR Fantasy Challenge. Pick your own team of drivers and see how you match up against other fantasy teams. Log on today and you might just win a replica of the number 14 Conseco Winston Cup Pontiac.
And there he is on the racetrack with a new radiator installed.
Ron is 51 laps down, back in 40th position.
Get ready.
And we're back at it again. Let's see how many laps we can get this time. What's your over-under there, BP?
We might go to 500 this time without a caution flag.
We might, huh?
We might. Probably won't, but we might. And Steve Park now is getting very, very racy. All of a sudden, there's those new right sides have worn a little bit, and the tires are matched up pretty good, and he's giving Jeff Gordon all he wants right now.
Wallace, Gordon, Park, then Jarrett, Stewart. Spencer's up to 6th, Martin to 7th, Jeff Burton to 8th, Terry Labonte's into the top 10 and 9th, and then Kevin Harvick's in 10th. Robert Presley back on the track after time behind the wall. 50 laps down in 38th spot. Here's Ricky Rudd trying to come back up through. He's in 16th place. Check that, he's just taken 15th from Todd Bodine. Dave?
And Alan, he didn't want to pass him on the inside because the left rear quarter panel of Todd Bodine is sticking out like a dagger, like something out of the Ben-Hur movie. So he went to the high side so that he didn't cut down a tire.
Oh.
There he is using it right there on Rick Mast.
Well, one thing about it, that dagger is now flattened out because the right front tire on Rick Mast's car flattened it out.
Dale Jr. for 16th place. And Jeremy Mayfield to follow him around. Wally, a lot of discussion. Every week in the drivers' meeting, NASCAR says, you drive the car, don't let your spotter drive the car. So we've seen Todd Bodine now twice come down the track and bounce off of somebody. Is the spotter saying clear and he's turning down? Or is he trying to judge out that rear view mirror, which is difficult? Oh, trouble in the backstretch. Before we get to that, Rick Mast is in it. Jeffrey Bodine is in it. Caution number 9.
I guess they didn't get to 500 without a caution flag.
No, sir. Is there a full moon?
No, and last night we saw the moon. It was only a half moon.
Second incident Rick Mast has been involved in tonight. Off turn 2 and onto the backstretch.
32 just gets into the back of Jeffrey Bodine, which turns him into the 27 car.
Good luck there for Jeffrey.
On board with Casey Atwood. Yes. And they both somehow get on the bottom of the racetrack and avoid Rick Mast. There's a lot of damage to Rick Mast's car. Boy, there are going to be some angry people at Darlington next week.
I think there's some tempers going on right now.
There is some serious tempers going on right now.
You know what the thing about Bristol is? There's no tunnel to get out. All those angry people, when they're out of the race, have to stay here till it's over. And there's some interesting discussions that happen, too.
Can't fight the need for speed. I'm loose, I'm clean, I'm burning loose.